Good evening, and welcome to Frank Talk. This evening, something a little bit different. Highlights from my discussion with Evita Peregrino Asuncion, the tourism ambassador from the country of Venezuela. We join that show now in progress.
Well, when I was 11 years old, I was a practicing doctor. You know.
When you were 11 years old, you were a practicing doctor?
So don't not to get sick in Venezuela.
Tell us the story of this. We got a minute here. How did you become a practicing doctor at 11 years old?
I wasn't a GP or anything. I was a surgeon.
You were a surgeon?
Yeah, so just surgery, mainly just surgery.
What kind of surgery?
Brain, heart, guts, legs.
Really?
Anything on the body. I wouldn't operate on anything except if it was on a person's body.
Yeah. You had to stick to that pretty well. You were forced to, yeah.
And I didn't know heart from, I figured the thing that go like that must be,
Yeah.
So I would take it out and put it back in, whatever I had to do. But usually if you take a person's heart out, they're going to die.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not funny now, but
No,
I was
I know.
so young.
Yeah. Did you feel guilty about that, or?
No.
No? You didn't feel guilty?
I was so stupid. I couldn't
You
feel
were 11
guilty.
years old, I guess you didn't
Yeah.
know.
Sometimes I would operate on a person's head.
You mean like brain surgery? or-
Yeah. I would open the head, just like in a, like an animation cartoon, you can see someone get, well, it was close to that, except with real blood. But sometimes when I open it, very, very dusty country,
Yeah.
dust would fly into the head area. The person would definitely die then. D-I-E, die. Yeah.
I bet. I mean,
Or ice cream wrapper would be blowing down the street and flunk into the guy's head.
Good evening. Tonight, Barbara interviews Barbara. No, I'm not talking to myself, even though that's the most satisfying conversation I get all week. But I do go head-to-head with that other Barbara south of the border. Barbara Walters, are you there?
Yes, I am, Barbara Frum. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm not sure who should ask the first question, but choose your weapons.
My, it's a little cold up there in Canada.
On the contrary, there's quite a lot of hot air blowing up from south of the border right now.
Which of my warm and wonderful interviews would you like to talk about first? Richard prior to the fire or Richard post-fire? Nancy Reagan after the surgery? Liz Taylor, the rise, the fall, the lies, the tears, the fat, the thin.
Don't you ever get tired of flattering airheads in Tinseltown.
Oh, come off it, Barbara Frum. You're perched up there in your igloo. You're just another Canuck with stars and stripes in your eyes. You'd give your enlarged Canadian liver to talk to some of the stars I do. Frank Sinatra, Henry Kissinger, Liza Minnelli.
Isn't that your tragedy? All these glamorous people are just your on-camera friends. You need them so desperately, and they don't need you. And when that interview is over, it's all over. You have nothing. You have nobody.
Sounds like sour grapes to me. It isn't over till the fat lady sings.
The fat lady is never very far off, is she, Barbara Walters? You've been battling the bulge for years now. How much liposuction can you have before you run out of holes?
Well, we're not all too mean to eat. I enjoy my life, Barbara Frum. Have you interviewed Joe Clark lately?
You're not going to upset me. If you're going for tears, you won't get them here.
Oh, come on, Barbara. I know the little girl inside you is just looking for someone to hold her. Drop a tear and watch your ratings rise.
You care about so many people, and yet no one seems to care about little Barbara. And when you do get those hot tears from your guests, your own eyes go so cold, so lonely. Are you bitter?
To look at you, I wouldn't think I'd feel anything for you. Yet there you are, all alone, keeping it all together. The lonely siren at the prow of her journalistic flagship. Cutbacks cutting her keel. And when you're alone in the captain's cabin, and the storms you've trumped up are raging all around you, who's going to hold you and say, "It's all right, little girl. Daddy's home"?
Not Hugh Downs, that's for sure.
What do I have to do to get a tear out of you? Peel onions?
We're just not going to resolve these differences. So I'm going to appeal to an authority greater than even both of us. And I know you thought he was an American, but he's not. I'm talking to God.
You, she's got God. I want answers.
We don't have a picture per se, but we do have a strong light and a very warm feeling. I feel myself being drawn towards the light, but I read the books. I'm going to hold back for a moment and ask this one question people have been wanting answered for thousands of years. Judas, he was such a close friend. He kissed you, they took you away. Were you bitter?
Bitter, bitter, bitter. Will you stop beating that tired old drum? Listen, God. He was your son. He was a good-looking guy. He was out for supper. A quick kiss in the garden and a sudden betrayal. You must have been devastated. Did you cry? Are you crying now? When it rains in Topeka, are we feeling divine tears?
Is Glasnost real or is it a trick?
Who's your favorite actor? Will Brando come out of retirement?
Am I too hard-nosed? What do you think?
Orson Welles, is he in heaven? Or can heaven take the weight? What about Marilyn Monroe? Did she age? Did she really sleep with JFK?
Just a minute, you two. I've got to butt in here. We're out of time, and God, that's partly your fault in terms of the time-space continuum. Barbara Walters?
Yes?
Goodbye.
Now I am bitter.
God, thank you for this, and for so much more. For Barbara Walters and God, I'm Barbara Frum. Good night.
There's a bathroom downstairs for you. Get away from that fridge. Take and root at that table. You're a pack of rogues. You're a pack of thieves. You're hoodlums and liars. I love you. I love you. Beat up and destroy. That's all you're any good for.
No daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. Don't get daddy mad. Don't get daddy on the go. No daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. No one ever knows when our daddy's gonna blow.
Am I gonna take the belt off to you tonight? What's that on your eyes? What's that on your eyes? That's dirt, my dear. You're not going out like that. Beating the path like some kind of trollop, like some kind of whore. Get off that carpet. Get off that GD carpet. I'd put that bit of plastic there to save that carpet, but you'd hop, skip, and jump around that, wouldn't you? Yeah, ferret. You're no good. You never were any good. What are you trying to do? Save the plastic runners?
No daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. Don't get daddy mad. Don't get daddy on the go. No daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. No one ever knows when our daddy's gonna blow. Daddy had a hard life. When did it all begin? 8 or 9 of you wouldn't make fun of he was the strange one, emotions didn't show. Now we contemplate for so long. No daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. Don't get daddy mad, don't get daddy on the go. No daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. No one ever knows when our daddy's gonna blow.
I have to come up over them stairs, didn't I? I'll cripple you! I'm throwing that dog over out of home. I put that bit of cheese in the fridge for my own edification, so I could have something nice to eat when I wanted it. But no damn fear of that. No damn fear of that! I saw that spot on the wall 3 weeks ago, and would one of ye take a cloth and wipe it up? No damn fears! Just once I'd like to sit down to a meal with a nice glass of cold water, but no, I always got to wait for that glass of water. Is that kettle boiled yet? Really, if I could only have a cup of tea when I finish a meal for once in my life.
Oh. What unkindness is displayed, I think, when I, the rightful heir to England's throne, must clean the toilets and generally receive and be the butt of toilet jibes and toilet jokes and the like. Not to mention the smell. It's Charlie. Now's my chance to right this ancient wrong. See justice done. Make truth triumphant. These here basement pay toilets are the place, or then I'll capture the conscience of this Grace. Here, Gracie!
Don't you call me Gracie.
I'm most full of sorrowfulness.
Take it back! Take it back!
All right. You're not Gracie. You're not Gracie.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say that I'm the rightful heir to the throne, that's all. I don't know. Doesn't seem right now, somehow.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Come here, toilet boy. What's your name?
Richard.
Well, what you're saying, Dickie, sounds like treasonous to me.
It's Richard to you, Gracie.
Charles is the name. King Charles.
Your mother is still the Queen. Oh, all right, King Charles. King Charles. Gracie.
I told you not to call me Gracie.
Well, I told you not to call me Dickie, didn't I?
You called me Gracie first, Dickie.
Gracie.
Dickie.
Gracie.
Dickie.
Gracie.
Dickie.
Gracie.
What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing, ma'am. Just trying to steal a look at your beautiful self, your ladyship.
I didn't eat that. Fergie ate it. When your Calvinist kitchen sluts ask you, you tell them Fergie ate it.
Yes'm.
And when they complain of the smell, Kitty, you tell them Fergie farted.
Yes'm.
Kitty, tell me once again, what do they call Fergie below stairs?
Oh, nothing, ma'am.
Oh, Suey, Mum. They call her Suey. Thanks, Kitty. Thank you, Mum. Oh! I'll come straight to the point, Dunny. I want a D-I-V-O-R-C-E.
And I'll come straight to the point. N-O.
What do you mean?
I mean, it is so impossible that God himself couldn't bust it. No one has ever been more married than you.
Well, if I can't get rid of him, I'll at least see him destroy it before he gets that useless constitutional crown. Either that or see his precious England destroy it. Call the Red Brigade for me, Donny.
Oh, dear.
So, a crown, a country, and a marriage hang in the bow. Now, a fella like me, with blue blood in the veins, yet real connections with the people through my toilet work, might even fill this newborn vacuum, this potential vacancy, this empty high-wire act whose squabbling acrobats argue in the wings while the ever-hungry press and press-fed public, in typical ficklehood, wait for and support the next headline grabber. Well, let that grabber be me. Let my tale be tabloid told. And in combination with my blue blood bold, this crown will be mine. Just you wait and see. Not to mention the country. And what's her name? Of course, that won't be too easy. Her love for Gracie runs so deep. Yeah, right.
How about the traditional food of Venezuela? Is there any
We have
traditional...
very, very, very big food and small, small, small animal.
What kind of animals are there?
You wouldn't know this animal. There's
No.
only a couple of different kinds.
Yeah,
And they hop.
they all hop?
You would hop too if you live in such a tense place.
The food is just like American food then?
Well, yeah, hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Yeah.
Hot dogs are the...
Well, yeah, because we get a lot of hot dogs there.
Seriously?
We make them out of dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dog meat is a big meat there?
Yeah, except very, very special dog will not be cooked.
No.
Yeah, and it's very important not to get your dog cooked up, you know. I lost a couple of dogs to the hot dog industry.
Oh, really? How did that happen?
Fluffy was a really nice dog, and he became a meal.
You're kidding me, are you?
Yes! Nobody would eat Fluff. It was too sweet. But other dogs, you know, dogs named Spot they were gonna be killed. You knew it.
Yeah.
You don't call your dog Spot if you want him to survive.
In Venezuela?
No, not in Venezuela way. Or even Frisky. Frisky they will kill.
Frisky's another country? Oh, it's a dog.
Frisky.
Frisky.
That's funny because there is a country named Frisky.
Really?
Next door to Venezuela.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Very, very tiny place, 2 people.
Oh, Barbara, I'm all in a sweat.
Here, let me wipe you.
Yes. Oh, that's lovely. Wish me luck. I'm going to ask her to bust up the national health.
You do just fine.
Do you think so? You're so good.
You're late, Maggie.
Do tell.
Get lost, Bucky. So, I hear you're planning on free enterprising the Quets.
We're going to privatize the national health, if that's what you mean, Mum.
I'm not signing.
What?
No signing.
So, it's a constitutional crisis, is it?
Something like that, yes.
Well, you're history then, aren't you? No pun intended, Mum. Bye-bye. And I mean bye-bye. Oh, that's so unfair. I'm the Prime Minister. Really?
Excuse me?
Who are you?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not an intruder. I'm the basement level toilet boy.
Well, get back to your level then.
You know, you're rather like a wolverine right now. You know wolverines at all?
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, I just knew you were into animals. Oh, I mean, not like that now. I mean, kind women stuff.
Get out, I said.
Yeah, kind of animals. That's my mum, I always said.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. It's just you're a mother figure to a lot of people, that's all.
What did you call me?
Oh, Mummy! Mummy!
Oh, Charlie.
I think I'll take my leave.
Wilty, get the lower level toilet boy and bring him to my room.
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly!
Oh, Mummy, that boy called me greasy.
Oh, shut up! I know who that little bastard is, but I'll keep it to myself. My name isn't Liz.
Oh, Mummy!
Stinks, Charles.
Oh, I shall never be king, never! Oh, it's just not fair!
None.
Oh, my sister, I'm afraid I'm suffering the deadly distress of despair.
Oh, sister.
Oh, sister, when I come to knock on your door.
Sister, you were speaking of the stress of despair.
Oh, was I?
Yes, sister.
Oh, yes, so I was.
Yes, sister. And remember blessed St. Anselm, called despair the deadliest sin, the greatest sin of all.
I'm quite aware of that, sister. If you remember, I studied theology in Rome in the 40s. Now, I don't want you to feel belittled by that, sister. We're all equal in God's eyes, and let's not forget, you've almost got your Bachelor of Arts from Memorial University.
I don't see anything intrinsically funny in my
academic, and I wonder whatever happened to her.
Oh, sister.
That Nika one. God, I loved her. Well, I pray to God I'll see her with that great Russian bear in the sky.
Oh, yes. What said good St. Teresa, sister? There are more tears shed over answered prayers than unanswered.
Thank you for that sanctimonious sentiment, sister. And what said St. Paul? A little wine for the stomach's sake. Oh, the sisters of mercy, they are not retarded at all. Well, here's to 60 years in the convent, sister. Harbour, Buffett, Buren, Burgeo, Harbour, Maine. And now, here I am, back home in the mother house.
Sister.
So, where's Mom? Oh, my. 60 years and not even a lousy old cat to call my own.
Oh, sister, what God has ordained, sister.
I should have been a priest, sister. Father Mary Uriel. I would have made a great priest. God knows I was a crummy nun.
Oh, my sister, the sin of dissatisfaction.
Lamb of God. There's a lot of sheep and fish in the church, though, isn't there, sister?
Oh, yes, sister, sheep and fish. But the black sheep can be cleansed, sister, and returned once again to the fold. I have found great spiritual satisfaction over the years, in my years as convent laundress. For the black sheep can be cleansed and returned to the fold and put away in the laundry press once again.
Sheep, sister. Black sheep. Read your Bible, sister. It'll sane you right up. Oh, sister. For all his futility and striving after wind. Oh, the wise man's eyes are in his head, while the fool walks in darkness. But I know that the same fate befalls them both. Ecclesiastes, sister. Don't read it, it'll only depress you. But read a book sometimes, sister. Read any of the books. The book of Kings, the book of David, the book of Job. Go read a Nancy Drew book, sure, for God's sake. There's lessons to be learned in that too, sister.
Yes, sister. Mystery of the Ski Jump, sister.
Oh, one of my personal favourites, sister. Mystery at Larkspur Lane.
Yes.
Yes.